Hello, my friends. If you really want to speak English confidently, there's one thing you should start doing today. Record your voice. Why you should record your voice when you speak English? I know it might feel strange at first. You might think, oh no, I hate my voice. But trust me, this simple habit will transform your English speaking. Let me explain why in these 4 points. Number 1, you'll hear your mistakes. When you record yourself, you can actually hear what you said, not what you thought you said. You see, when we speak, our brain is busy focusing on finding words and forming sentences. We don't really notice small pronunciation mistakes or grammar slips in the moment. But when we listen to our recording later, calmly, without pressure, everything becomes clear. And that's amazing. Because now you see your mistakes, not just make them. Once you notice them, your brain starts fixing them automatically. It's like shining a light on the parts you couldn't see before. Every time you record and listen, you'll become a little more aware. And awareness is the first step to real improvement. So don't be afraid of hearing your mistakes. They're not a bad thing. They're your teachers. Number 2, you'll track your progress. Imagine listening to your recordings from a month ago. You'll be shocked. You'll hear how your voice has changed, how your sentences flow more naturally, and how you don't stop as much as before to think about every word. That's what real progress feels like. It's not about studying more. It's about seeing how far you've come. Most learners don't notice their improvement because they never record it. They speak every day, but they forget how they sounded last week. But when you record your voice, you create a kind of time machine for your English. You can literally hear your growth. Maybe the first time you were nervous and spoke slowly, but 2 weeks later, your tone is stronger, your voice more confident, and your English smoother. That's proof that your practice is working. When you see your own progress, your brain gets excited. That little feeling of success is like fuel. It keeps your motivation burning. So don't just practice and forget. Record, listen, and enjoy your progress. Even the small steps. Because every recording is proof that you're getting closer to fluency. Number 3, you'll speak more naturally. When you record yourself often, you get used to hearing your own English voice. At first, it might sound strange, maybe even funny. You might think, do I really sound like that? But here's the thing. The more you listen to yourself, the more comfortable you become. Little by little, your brain stops feeling shy or nervous when you speak English. Because it's no longer a strange voice. It's your voice speaking another language. And that's when something amazing happens. you start to sound more natural. Your words flow more smoothly. You stop translating in your head, and you just speak. It's like your mouth learns the rhythm of English. Your voice, tone, and pronunciation start to match the way native speakers talk. And guess what? You didn't memorize anything. You trained your brain and mouth by listening to yourself. So next time you talk to someone in English, you'll sound more relaxed, confident, and real. Because you already practiced being your English self. That's the secret of sounding fluent. Not by memorizing, but by feeling comfortable with your own English voice. Number 4, you'll build real speaking confidence. The more you record your voice, the less afraid you become of speaking English. At the beginning, you might feel shy or nervous. You worry about making mistakes or sounding weird. But every time you hit that record button, you're training your confidence muscle. Just like going to the gym. The more you practice, the stronger you get. At first, maybe your voice sounds a little unclear. But after a few days, you notice your voice getting clearer, louder, and more stable. You start thinking less about, am I saying it right? And more about, I can do this. That's the moment when real confidence begins. You're not just learning English anymore, you're owning it. When you're confident, your English improves even faster. Because confidence removes fear. And fear is the biggest barrier to speaking fluently. So, don't wait until you feel ready. Start recording now. You'll build your confidence one recording at a time. And one day, without even realizing it, you'll speak English naturally, calmly, and proudly. Like it's a part of you. Now it's time to use your voice. If you really want to speak English confidently, fluently, and naturally, don't just study books or repeat words. Use your voice. Every time you record yourself, you're not just practicing. You're transforming the way your brain thinks and speaks. You're teaching your brain, English is my language too. And that's powerful. So from today, make it a habit. Pick your phone, open your voice recorder, and talk. Even for 30 seconds. Talk about your day, your plans, your feelings, anything. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for progress. Because the more you speak, the more confident you become. And one day, you'll listen to your old recordings and smile. Because you'll realize you did it. You became the person who can really speak English. So go record your voice. Your future fluent self is waiting for you. Your voice is your best teacher. Your voice is your power. Use it.